Hello, dear all. How are you? I hope everyone is doing great. Take care and stay at home. Stay safe and be alert with your friends and family members. It's common to talk, specifically speaking English, in the English class. It's very common. And specifically, speaking publicly is very important. Sometimes you feel like very uncomfortable situations. Sometimes you are very afraid of doing this. So don't hesitate. Don't be very nervous while speaking English. In the class, if you are watching someone is speaking or someone is talking about self introductory speech, try to follow them. And most importantly, I have watched some of your videos and I have watched your expressions related to your oral exam. So today I will try to explain, or I will try to give a summarization of speaking English, and that is also involved in self-introductory speech. Yes, it's all about you are introducing yourself. Suppose you have got 3 to 5 minutes. What will you do? How will you start? It can be related to your experience. You can start with one of your amazing experience, or it depends on your audience. Okay, suppose you are talking or you are speaking in front of your classmates and your faculty, or you are at a job interview. Most of the cases we have to speak English, and we have to introduce ourselves, and it's common. Even after getting a job, this is also a part of self-introductory speech. It's common. After getting a job, you are introducing yourself to your colleagues, and you are introducing yourself as well in front of the audience. It's like it can be related to one of the big event of your life. Suppose you are giving one kind of speech in front of thousands of people. So make sure your face should not be very nervous. You should not look like you are feeling very uncomfortable, or your face is very what can I say, you are feeling like your face is very nervous. Okay, so if you feel like so, don't show it to others. Sometimes you can start with a story. Today I will try to explain one of the experiences that I have watched in my what can I say, class. And most of the cases, some of you did some errors of word making, or sometimes you did not use the word. That means you did not make perfect sentences. So make sure you are starting your name, or you can start with your experiences. It can be related to that. But if you start with your name, go ahead. What are you doing? In which state or in which country you are staying? And after that, explain what is your future hobby. You can talk about your current situation. I have watched some of your videos, and I have watched some of your expressions in the class. Nowadays, as we are taking oral exams in what can I say, specifically online class, so that is why I'm talking about it. And while we have watched some of your expressions in class, that is physically we were there, so that was also involved in self-introductory speech. So be sure you are starting your name, or sometimes, as I have already mentioned before, you can talk about your experiences that will be very enjoyable, and people in front of you, they will be feeling like, oh, he or she is making the expression, making the story more enjoyable. So let's hope for the best, or let's watch it till the end of his or her speech. So that is why you can start with an experience. And if you think, you can start with your name. As I have already mentioned, you can talk about your age, your current hobbies. You can talk about your expressions, like you are very fond of your hobbies. And some of my students, they are very fond of cooking. Yes, this is very good art, and I can tell you, cooking is very very tough thing in the world, I can tell you. So they are fond of it, so they are expressing their expressions. They are not afraid in front of everybody on the stage, because I'm telling you, the stage is in the class. This is the stage, so they are talking in front of everybody and they are sharing their experience. You can talk about your siblings, you can talk about your parents as well. And besides this, as I have already mentioned, you can talk about your hobbies. Some of you are very fond of reading books. Yes, you can talk about your story. Suppose some of my students, they are fond of reading or studying some books, and specifically they are fond of Harry Potter. You can talk about it. Some of them are very fond of studying other things, so you can talk about your hobbies as well. And besides this, if you are very fond of watching movies, go ahead and talk about it. So this is all about your current situation and what are you doing, and in future what you are going to do. So what is your future plan? Suppose your future plan, it's all about after graduation or after post graduation, what you are going to do, or what is your future plan, what is your aiming life. So you can talk about it. And after finishing this line about your goal, you can talk about the gist of the total thought. And besides this, don't make it very boring, because as you have got 3 to 5 minutes, so make sure you are ending your expression, that is self introductory speech, with a very very good remark. That means you are ending your expression by making a note, or by expressing one of your personal thoughts, or your beliefs as well. And besides this, try to summarize the total expression. That means in the end, at the end, try to express that you are going to do it. Or if you talk about in class situation, that means after graduation or before graduation, you are very fond of making friends. So hopefully you are very enthusiastic, or you are expressing your thoughts. That means you are expecting few friends, or all the classmates will be your friends in future. That means people who are in front of you, they will be feeling very happy. Wow, he or she is making a very good gesture, and there is a message. So finally you can do it if you feel comfortable, if you stand up very cheerfully, and if your face should not what can I say, make a very very tiresome or sometimes uncomfortable feeling. So don't show it. If you feel uncomfortable, don't show it. If you feel very tensed, don't show it. So be very cheerful, stand up with a bold expression. But I'm not telling that your face should be very, you are very feeling pride. Okay, you have some you are very proud of your expression. So don't be like that. Don't be very robotic person. Be be yourself. Okay, stand up and express your thought. I hope you got my point. So try to watch this video. If you feel any kind of queries, try writing your expressions. Even you can comment down below here. Okay. So take care everybody, stay at home and stay safe. Try practicing yourself introductory speech, because within 1 or 2 weeks you are going to have one of the expressions, or that means one of the presentations, and that will be held online. Okay, take care everybody. Try practicing using your mobile phone, or you can express your expressions by watching the mirror as well. Okay, so take care. Bye bye.